Member of Parliament of Hisar, Kuldeep Singh Bishnoi, is back on the debate. And Mr. Bishnoi, we don't have a Congress representative yet, nor do we have the Chief Minister. Not for want of trying, but we have also got with us the Inspector General of Police of Hisar, Senior Most Police Officer of Hisar, Mr. A.S. Chawla. Mr. Chawla, good evening. Thank you for joining us. Kirti Singh is Legal Convener of the All India Democratic Women's Association. Now, Mr. Chawla, with respect, there is a feeling that the police is in a mode of denial in this case, and has been. It's a media pressure, public anger is forcing you to react. But let me start by asking you, the family has said on record that the administration has been trying to force them into a compromise. The mother and the brother of the victim have said so on tape. What have you done to find out who's trying to force them on a compromise?
I absolutely disagree with this. I can assure you on record that if they are able to name anybody who is specifically doing this, we shall be the first one to initiate action against him. And I can assure you this is neither happening and will not happen in the future also. I can assure you on this as a personal guarantee.
So, Mr. Chawla, it's not a personal guarantee I seek today.
Yes.
What I'd like to just simply ask you is, you put the onus of proof on a victim's family and on the victim herself. 1 minute. A victim who's traumatized, a victim who's being threatened, a victim whose father has been forced to commit suicide. You are putting the onus of proof on the victim. I think that is not appropriate. The onus of proof today is on you and on the administration and not on the victim.
I am not putting the onus on the victim. What I am saying is, if they say the person who has put pressure, because to talk generally would not be correct, let them name the person who has approached them for a compromise, and I can assure you we will be the first ones to initiate action against him.
On Monday, I had your superintendent of police.
Nobody has the right to put...
On Monday, I had your superintendent of police. You see, it's very worrying strategy that the police has adopted. Now, the victim's mother has very clearly said...
No, this is not a strategy on our part.
That's all right, Mr. Chawla. The fact
I can assure you this is not a part of...
The fact is that the victim's family says that the police had not registered a case against the gang rape accused until the victim's father committed suicide on the 9th of September 18th. I know you will say even that is
not
wrong.
True.
Despite the father having approached the police earlier in the day.
I can assure you the event did happen on 9th, but this girl informed her parents only on 18th. It is immediately thereafter that the father consumed poison. Now, and on 19th morning, when the dead body is brought to the hospital, it is the police which is taken into confidence that this event has happened.
I've heard that version. Now let me tell you the victim's mother's version. And Mr. Chawla, I have no reason not to believe the victim's mother's version. September 24th, she says, and I get Kirti Singh to respond here on this.
You must not have any reason to disbelieve us also.
I have no reason to disbelieve the victim's mother either.
You must not have any reason to disbelieve us.
Yes, I do. But one reason possibly to disbelieve you in this case would be, with all respect, I would like to submit to you, is that the charges against you. So obviously, the police would defend itself. But there is no motive I establish. Is there any motive that the victim's mother can have for questioning the response of the police? Kirti Singh, is it right to put the onus of proof completely on a traumatized victim and her family?
See, there is no allegation on the police. There is no allegation on the police. The allegation is that the father...
Kirti Singh wants to say something.
That is what the FIR says.
Kirti Singh, go ahead.
Yes, I want to say that this is not an isolated case, Arnab. In case after case, we see how the police drag their feet. And in this case also that they have dragged their feet. Well, it's only, in the last couple of days, after massive public pressure, after the village people also got together and asked for the arrest after the girl's father died, that they even arrested these people. And furthermore, I am very disturbed about these news of, her family being approached for a settlement, because this has also sort of become commonplace in India. Haryana, of course, has a bad record of crimes against women, particularly in rape, and we must, realize that the police should take a very stern action against it.
1 second.
And we should take a stern action. We shouldn't ask the victim, Acha, tell us the name. You can go quietly inquire. You can find out who's asking for them to settle the matter, and then go and try to see that it's not done in that way. But in case after case, we see that the police steps back and the victim is pressurized into settling the matter, You
cannot settle the matter.
And because they are poor, because they are Dalits,
Mr. Chawla, let me straightforwardly ask you, is there political pressure on you, Mr. Chawla? On you, sir, let me ask you directly, is there political pressure on you, Mr. Chawla?
Absolutely not. Because, and let me just clarify one thing. You said there is an increase, just 1 minute. You said there is an increase in crime against women. I can go on record to say that the number of
Can we speak specifically on this case?
Has fallen by 15%
Can we speak specifically on this case? On the September the 24th, the victim's mother said, Mr. Chawla, that the police is not taking appropriate action. They are trying to close the case. 1 minute. 1 minute, sir. If we are to believe what you are saying, give me one reason today. What motive would a family, Mr. Chawla, where the father has killed himself because of what he's been through, what motive do they have to lie about the action of the police? Why would you say that they are lying?
Sir, I have been in Hisar for about 12 years. I can accompany anybody to the village and talk to those people, and I can assure you there is no pressure upon us, not in this case, not in any other case. And I can assure you, if there is any specific complaint about
Mr. Bishnoi,
I am ready to take it head on.
Well, yes. I want to get in Mr. Bishnoi at this stage. Mr. Bishnoi, you're hearing what the Inspector General of Police is saying here. But can we disbelieve the victim's family?
Firstly, I would like to say this is very unfortunate that such a serious incident has happened, and the Chief Minister has not given any statement. None of the Congress ministers or the Chief Ministers have visited the aggrieved family.
Not once.
And whatever argument I've heard in the last 10 minutes, it looks like it's a complete eye-washing, because I met the family this morning. I went to Hisar and met the mother. She was saying that we have given names of the people who are putting pressure, and they are saying that one of the victims, one of the main criminal, is the nephew of the district president of Hisar. His name is Mahinder Dudi. I'm giving names, like IG Mr. Chawla was saying that give me names. I'm giving names that the president's nephew, Mahinder Dudi, was one of the main accused in that. Has police tried to contact the district president? What has the police done? Now police is saying we will do. What will happen to the life lost? Life is lost. Why has the father committed suicide? Like you rightly said, the father committed suicide because he knew that he will not get any kind of justice from this government.
Mr. Chawla,
and since the government could not arrest
Mr. Chawla.